Kia ora, Grant Born here again with some more tips to help you get better at Te Reo Māori and help you with your learning. So today we're going to look at a bunch of songs or waiata that you can use and put them into your daily routine to help you learn, help you not only learn Te Reo Māori but help you learn some new songs, some songs for yourself. There's lots of really common Māori songs, so when you go to hui of some sort and someone whips out the guitar and plays a song and you go, oh geez, I know that one because I listen to all these songs. You might do it for your kids and then play it in the car all the time so your kids can hear it. So really good resource. It's one that's absolutely probably been one of the top resources that I've used over the last few years to learn myself, to help my kids learn and to help my kids keep my kids engaged and interested, because sometimes they get a bit ho-ha with it and they don't really want to know about Te Reo Māori because they've got so much English around them. But the CD is one thing that they've never really gone off. They've always loved it. So we'll start here on the screen on Google, and if we just type in Hei Waiata CD, and you can see I've already looked it up there. So HEI space WAIATA space CD, and then come down to this first link. It's at tereomaori.tki.org.nz. Hei Waiata Reo Māori resources. So we'll click that, and it will bring up this page. Now it's this CD called Hei Waiata Hei Whakakoakoa. You can read down through here if you like, but what we're really interested in is all these files down here, and you can see there are heaps and heaps and heaps. So what we've got here are the songs, so you can download these as MP3 files. We've got the teaching suggestion files, so they have the lyrics to the songs, as well as some things or ways you can use the song to lead into other teachings about Te Reo Māori. And then you've got the song sheet, which actually has the music written up. So if we click here, you can see down the bottom left here, it's downloaded me an MP3 file, so we'll put that on.
E toru ngā mea, ngā mea nunui, e ki ana, te pai pera, whakapono, tūmanako, ko te mea nui, ko te aroha.
And that's it. Now that's a really good example of most of the songs that are on here. They're really short, they're really sharp, they're produced really well, they sound really good. There's lots of kid songs on here that are quite catchy. There's lots of really traditional songs that kids can like anyway. There's haka on there. It's got heaps. I think there's about 45 songs all up. So that's the sort of style you're going to get. So they're the songs. If we click on teaching suggestion for this one, so this is called E Toru Ngā Mea. E Toru Ngā Mea. And basically what that means, as you can see here, gives you the Māori words and then the English translation. So E Toru Ngā Mea means there are three things. So toru means three, and ngā mea or mea means a thing. It's nothing real specific. What is that thing? It's literally just thing. It has other meanings, but in this context, it's a thing. And ngā is the plural, so we're saying three things. So there are three things. So if you scroll down here, I'll just find here in the notes. So it talks about changing some of the words here. So e whā ngā pene. So rather than looking at three things, we're looking at 4 pens. E ono ngā turu. Ono is 6. So we're looking at 6. Turu is chair. So we're looking at 6 chairs. If you look through here, it gives you a bit about the song, what it means, how you can sing it, the values within the song you can see there. And then here, what we just went over, that's really the breakdown of deconstructing the words in the song and then being able to chop and change and put other words. If you've seen my other video, I'm not sure whether I've actually put it up yet or not, talk about how if you look at the mathematical makeup of sentences, how if you learn a simple structure and you can learn different amounts of words within that structure, you can learn, you can learn, say, 12 words, but you might be able to say 30 different sentences with those 12 words by the time you mix them all up. So that's what's really happening here. We're looking at mixing up some of these words in here so we can create more sentences from a smaller base of words than what we do have the number of sentences. So that's basically it. E toru ngā mea. So what we're singing about here is there are three things, three great things, and it's talking about it's a biblical song. So looking at faith, hope, and love. So that's the, what do we call it? That's the teaching suggestion sheet. So this website, it's really like a curriculum guide for teachers to teach kids. So it's really handy. There's plenty of other resources that you can find on here. But this is one particular one that I wanted to highlight because I found it to be really helpful when I was learning, as I'm still learning. And then we've got the song sheet down here. So this gives you the actual notes, and I can't read music, so I don't really know, but I can read the chords. And if you've got a guitar, it's a pretty straightforward song: D, A, A7, D, G, D, A7, D. So you've got what, 3 chords, 4 chords, and then there's the words there. So all these songs, if you want to learn them, the music's there, the words provided, and then the music, the actual sheet music's provided as well on the chords. So if you're like plenty of other Māori out there and you can play guitar, this is quite handy. Go through, I might just play a couple more of these. So what's a good one? One for the kids. He aha te tai. So I'll play that. And just before I play it, I'll pull this sheet up so we can see what we're singing about. So in this waiata, you can see from the words there, they're learning about colours. So there's lots of colour songs in English, lots of play songs, like playgroup. This is one of those songs for kids, so they can learn colours. So we're talking about what colour are the flowers, what colour are the cars, what colour are the houses, and it's just that constant repetition through these colours here in each verse. And then, you could mix the song up yourself. You could change whare from like houses to something else. Find another word, find something that's relevant to you and your family, something that you all know, and then just go through that cycle. So there's plenty of resources here for you to learn. This was one of those songs where I didn't. So when I started with this, I didn't actually download any of these files. I just downloaded all these the MP3 files. I didn't download the PDF files, and I just put the CD straight into my car. So I listened to these songs all the time when I was with the kids in the car. And this was a song where as I was learning, reading books and things like that, this was a song I didn't know what it was about at all. I had no idea. And then it was just one of those things where, when you have those aha moments when you just go, oh, now I get it. And I must have learnt some colours or something, and I was like, oh, hang on, I think I know what this song is about. And I was like, hang on, that's a colour, that's a colour, that's a colour. And I went back and I played it again and again, and I thought, hang on, these are all about colours. And then, so I didn't know what puawai was. I've always said puti puti for flowers. And then once I listened to it, I realised they were talking about motoka and whare. I thought, hang on, we're talking about an object and we're going through the colours, and this is a kid's song. And it was just one of those really uplifting, motivating moments where you just go, I get it, I get it. And that's one of the really cool things about learning another language is if you stick to it and you commit to it, things get easier. I wouldn't say they get easier, but you just start to understand things more. And when you do understand them, it just feels so good. Hey, it's just awesome when you can finally just go, oh, now I understand that. Now I know that. And because there's so much to actually learn about the language, man, if you stay consistent with your learning, you'll have these moments all the time. You'll have them every week, every month, who knows? It really depends on how much you commit to it. So just to recap, if you go to Google and type in Hey Waiata CD, this should be the first website that comes up. There should be notes below or in the comments section, so I'll copy this link anyway and put it down there so you can get a direct link to the CD. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because it was so cool for me, and I reckon it'll be awesome for you. Good luck with it.